Hello, friends, and welcome back to Coordinating Your Chaos with the Blended Mama. My name is Teresa Stone. I am the Blended Mama, and I'm an independent brand ambassador with Tula 12, which is a lifestyle organizer company. So if you've been hanging out with me here for a little bit, then you know that I've been doing weekly reviews of different inserts and showing you how to use them. But today I want to do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing this probably for the next few weeks. And instead of looking at the actual inserts, we're going to talk about some different ways that you can prioritize your task. A lot of finding calm in the chaos for me is knowing what I need to be working on so that I can prioritize the right things and make progress towards my goals while still meeting the present needs, right? So making sure that I'm not doing all of my business stuff and totally slacking on the family side, right? So making sure that I am doing the right thing. So today I want to talk with you about the Eisenhower Matrix, which is an important urgent matrix. And it was named after Dwight D. Eisenhower, who said, "What is important is seldom urgent, and what is urgent is seldom important." And I find that to be true for the most part, right? There's not a lot of things on my weekly calendar, at least, that are important and urgent. Like, you got to do it today. So we're going to talk through what this matrix looks like and some real examples of what you might put into the different quadrants. So let's go ahead and take a peek here. I have put this into my bullet journal so that I have this matrix handy. Okay, so we're going to look at what you can see here is you have one quadrant that is important and urgent. You have important, not urgent, not important, but urgent, and then not important and not urgent. And you can already see I have given some instructions, right? So you're going to definitely do the urgent and important things, right? Those are things that you need to do it now. If it's important but not urgent, then you can decide. You can schedule a time for when you want to do it. You can make the plan for it. If it is not important, but it is urgent, you can even look at maybe delegating it. Is there someone else who can do it? And then if it's not important and not urgent, then you really need to evaluate. Do you need to be doing it? Probably not. Let's stop doing it. Okay. So let's go through these quadrants with a little more detail. In the important and urgent quadrant, these tasks are tasks that require your immediate attention. So think of them as fires that need to be put out. Maybe that's a deadline for a major work project that's due tomorrow, or maybe you have a leaking roof and you definitely need to take time for that, right? Because that's like a safety issue, right? Safety and integrity of your home. So it is definitely urgent and important. So that one you're going to need to go ahead and do. If you let's go to the next quadrant. So the important but not urgent. These are tasks that are important for your long-term goals, but don't require immediate action. There are things that contribute to your overall success. So maybe that is scheduling regular exercise, planning a family vacation. For me, it is self-care, right? I need to make sure that I'm taking time for self-care. So that might be things like meditation and journaling, which I do. I like to journal. So these activities are not urgent, but they're crucial for our well-being and long-term success. So for me, for an example, I do put my self-care in my normal routine. So it's not urgent, but it's important. So I made sure that it fits into my schedule on a regular basis. So I do my quiet time first thing in the morning. All right, next quadrant, we have the not important but urgent. So these tasks might seem urgent, but they're not necessarily contributing to your long-term goals. They usually, frankly, distract us from what's truly important. So an example could be answering non-urgent emails, right? So maybe all those or maybe it's even just looking at all those random emails that you get, but answering non-urgent emails, attending unnecessary meetings, or maybe it's, you get that last minute meeting request. It seems urgent because hello, they just sent it to me and it's for like 15 minutes from now, but maybe it doesn't fit into your long-term goals. It doesn't align with your priorities. So while it might seem urgent, it's not necessarily important in the grand scheme of things. So that might be something that you either you follow back up after the fact, or you delegate and you ask somebody else to go in your place. All right. And then the last one is not important and not urgent. These tasks are, again, neither important nor urgent. They're basically time sucks, right? Those time wasters. And we want to minimize or eliminate those altogether. So that could include mindlessly scrolling through social media, watching cat videos. And if you haven't seen the cat video with the cucumber, maybe go look it up. I will tell you, my cat did not react that way, but maybe it's, for me, it's binge watching Netflix, which I'm not going to stop doing it altogether, but it is an intentional thing where sometimes you just need that downtime, right? So by using this matrix, we can really focus our time and our energy on what truly matters, which is going to help us achieve our goals with less stress, more efficiency, and we're going to get there. Right. And that's what we all want. We want to reach our goals, and I want to help you do that. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed with all the things, try using this matrix to prioritize your tasks and put them into the right categories. And eventually, I do believe that you start to do this kind of naturally on your own. You might want to, like I've done here, I included it in my bullet journal. There's usually enough room in our inserts for you to draw the box in the notes. You could also use some color coding. So maybe you have a different color for urgent and important. So maybe that's green, right? Maybe not urgent but important is blue. Not important but urgent could be orange or yellow, and then not important and not urgent can be red, right? So if I like the red light, green light, right? Green definitely means I need to be working on it. Red means I probably don't need to be. So, find a color coding system that could work for you, but then you won't have to draw the box every time. So there's different ways for you to really incorporate that into your planning. But just having that box in my journal where I can reference it is super helpful. So you could always put that even on the front cover of your insert, just doodle it on the inside. And if you are like me and you want some more visuals, check back tomorrow on theblendedmama.com. I'm going to be writing an article. I will come back and link it here in the show notes after I'm done. But I will be writing an article for those who maybe, again, are a little more visual and you want to see the box, or you want to download the graphic. I'll have a graphic for you that you can download and you could print it out. Okay. So make sure that you check back tomorrow. But I hope you guys found this beneficial, and I hope that you are able to go ahead and turn this into your planning process. So I look forward to seeing you next week. And until next time, coordinate that.